Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your timeless intuitive reading. If this message resonates or you find it helpful, then it's for you. All right, before I start pulling cards, there's just a couple things I wanted to share that I was picking up on. As I started tuning into your energy just a few moments ago, I just kept hearing butterfly. So the energy of the butterfly is coming through for you. That might mean something specific to you. It might be a personal symbol, but just in general, I believe that the butterfly represents transformation. And the energy of granite is also here for you. I have this big, beautiful chunk of pink granite that wanted to be here for all of the earth sign readings. So if you feel called to work with granite, I think that would be helpful for you at this time. All right, with that said, let's dive right into the cards. I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot for your reading today. Let's start by looking at your general energy. All right, show me Taurus, please. Show me the collective of Taurus right now, please. Your energy feels soft and sweet. That's what I'm hearing. The Hermit. Okay. So you're feeling introspective. You're exploring yourself, exploring new internal landscapes, finding the light within you. This feels really beautiful. Let's pull a couple more cards. Okay, thank you. King of Swords. And Three of Wands. Yep, all of this energy that is backing your deepening relationship and deepening intimacy with yourself it's so beautiful. The Three of Wands and the King of Swords is telling me that you are thank you. Yes. So you're at a stage of life where you're able to see yourself from a bird's eye view. You're able to see yourself more clearly and more objectively. There's a greater consideration I'm hearing for truth, objective truth. It's almost like there's two things happening at the same time. As you see yourself from a higher, more objective perspective, you're able to go deeper inside yourself. It's like the more expanded your perspective becomes, the more deep you can go within. I love this. I love this duality, especially between the Three of Wands and the Hermit. It's like seeing the big picture is just another form of deepening. Rising up is also a deepening. Expansion is also a deepening. Wow, this is really beautiful. You're very focused on yourself right now, like in the best possible way. Honoring yourself. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. You're honoring yourself. It just feels so delicious. Oh my gosh, Taurus. Your energy feels so good. Okay, let's look at the primary experience that you're moving through. Five of Wands. King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. And the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. I'm hearing resolving conflict. You are resolving conflict. This could be purely internally between parts of yourself or externally in your relationships. Resolving conflict and focusing on your own growth potential. I'm hearing you've come so far already, and because of that, you now see more clearly what's actually possible for you. You're tapping into your own growth potential. It feels almost like you're like, okay, I see so clearly what I can build, what I can create for myself because of what I already have. What I already have created and built is amazing. So considering that, like think about what else I could build or create. I mean, it's just like you're so tapped into your own potential. Any loose ends, any interpersonal conflicts, even any internal conflicts, any form of like not being on the same page within yourself or with other people, it's like that's all getting resolved. You're learning how to resolve that so that it's not distracting you from tapping into your own potential and embodying it fully. Ooh, ooh, yay, Taurus. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wasn't gonna say this because I felt like it was mostly for Capricorn, but now I feel like I have to say this. Owl energy is also uh, coming through very strongly. I think for all Earth signs, it also came through for Libra. So I'd be curious to know if you have any dominant Libra in your chart. But the energy of Owl is definitely here. Okay, what is the primary challenge that Taurus is facing right now? What's the primary challenge that Taurus is facing? Seven of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Huh. And yeah, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. I feel like something happened. I don't often get this because I'm so focused on, inner work and self-awareness. I am always associating everything I see with parts work, and different like aspects of you. So I don't often pick up on anything uh, like this, but this is very strong. Feels like you were in some kind of collaborative relationship with someone. This could be work related or just like a creative project. I'm not sure what, but something happened where the relationship was not what you thought it was. Feels like this person maybe went behind your back in some way. This person deceived you in some way, or something, something like that. And it's kicked up in you not only some serious anxiety, but also a sort of like reactive impulse to isolate yourself, to pull back, and to not be open to other connections. Yeah, thank you. To not be open to other connections with the Three of Cups there. You're pulling back. You're pulling your energy back because this deception, it feels like somebody stole something from you. And that could be like stealing trust, it could be not something like an object, right? Um, that has made you question yourself. That has made you question yourself. You're overthinking it. You're overthinking the whole situation and what happened. It hurt. I mean, obviously it would. It hurt you deeply. It was unexpected. And what this person did was sneaky. Oh man. Wow. I like literally I don't pick up on this kind of stuff very often. I really, really don't. Like my tendency, if I were to pick up something like this, would be to say, part of you deceived yourself, right? And maybe that's true, but what wants to be said right now is the acknowledgement of how someone hurt you. So that's part of the message, is like you need to validate your own pain. You need to validate that you were hurt. That happened. That was real. And maybe, yes, you could trace it back to you deceiving yourself because, I don't know what, you were getting an intuitive hit that something was off in the relationship, but you didn't listen to it, right? That could totally be the case. But what's important right now is that you feel validated in the fact that you were hurt by someone else. So validate that within yourself. Okay. It's like, I'm giving you permission to do that. Okay, so the real challenge here is acknowledging your own pain and caretaking it, and processing the pain and the anxiety in such a way that you don't pull back, or you don't retract your energy from the people who really are there for you, right? Okay, so let's wrap things up with some advice. What does Taurus need to know or do? What does Taurus need to know or do right now? It's such an interesting sort of like duality between your general energy, like your overarching energy right now, which is so delicious and juicy and just like ripe with potential. It's amazing. But then this one thing, this one conflict, this one challenge, this conflict that came up between you and another person, it's just like thud. It feels like a thud in the midst of all this delicious energy. It's like poof, just brings it right down. And maybe that's, part of this five of wands. Like I said, you're resolving conflicts. Maybe what that really means is you're resolving the conflict you feel within yourself about what this person did to you, whatever that is. Again, it feels like it wasn't necessarily. I mean, okay, it could be any kind of relationship, of course, but it feels more like friend or coworker than intimate romantic partner. That's just what I'm picking up. Okay, what does Taurus need to know or do? What does Taurus need to know or do right now? King of Cups. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Extend this King of Cups energy towards yourself first and foremost, and then towards other people. Find the deepest well of compassion that you can for yourself and your own pain, right? It's almost like be your own therapist. Be your own therapist. What would your therapist say? Even if you don't have one, right? Because the King of Cups kind of represents that therapist-esque energy. Hold space for the waves of your emotions. That's what I'm hearing. Hold space for the waves of your emotions. Can you embody or at least create a safe container within which your emotions can roll? I'm hearing like waves rolling. Let's pull a couple more. Does Taurus need to know what we're due? Four of Pentacles. Okay. And Page of Cups. Oh, actually, this is really interesting. This is kind of sort of similar but completely different from the Capricorn reading. In the Capricorn reading, the advice was to not be afraid of the pain in their own heart, so that they could go into their heart and hold space for the pain and find the beauty in themselves, right? This is kind of similar advice here. Look, we've got the Page and the King looking at the Four of Pentacles. And to me, this represents all of your self-love and compassion and patience and understanding extending into the part of you that would shut off from other people. The Four of Pentacles in its more like shadowy state can represent being shut off, closed off, blocking your own heart, almost like a greedy kind of energy, but greedy with your own heart in a way. It's interesting. So, okay, that's beautiful. That's the advice. In order to process whatever happened with this relationship, you just need to extend love and compassion to your own heart and to the part of you that wants to just isolate and shut off from all connection, right? And maybe just not trust people, period. Have infinite compassion for that part of you. Create the container so that your emotions can do whatever they need to do. Like, I mean, if you suppress your emotions, it's just going to be way worse, and eventually they will explode like a volcano. Don't let that happen, right? So if I was with you, in person, I would just ask, what does that safe container look like for you? How can you give your emotions this pain, the pain of this deception? There's so much hurt there that it caused you. How does that pain want to express itself in a healthy way? Do you need to talk to someone? Do you need to journal? Do you need to create art that represents the pain? I mean, what is it that you need? Give that to yourself, okay? Because what you don't want to do is shut off from all connections. Just because this one person was untrustworthy doesn't mean that all people are, okay? But overall, your energy is absolutely stunning right now. And you're in such a beautiful place. And I think holding space for this pain that you feel will only expand your own growth potential, right? Which you are fully tapping into. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you in the next reading.